Hi, my name is Lynne McTaggart, and I'd like to invite you to come to a special weekend that I think is going to transform your life. I'm the author of many best-selling books, including The Field, The Intention Experiment, and my latest book, The Power of Eight. And I've spent the last 2 decades studying the power of intention and working with thousands of people around the world to transform their lives, whether it is to heal their health, their relationships, their career or finances, or even their life's purpose. And many of them do get better, but some don't. And when we've tried to drill down further to find out why, invariably it has to do with their past and patterns they're not even aware of that are sabotaging them. So I put together this special weekend, and I'm joined by my husband, Bryan Hubbard, author of the groundbreaking book, The Untrue Story of You, and inventor of the amazing Timelight therapy, now being used by doctors and therapists throughout Europe. So we decided to put together a special weekend event to help you heal your past. So Bryan, tell everybody about your therapy.
Oh, thanks, Lynn. Yeah, absolutely. Timelight, it really starts with the grounding philosophy that time is not a dimension as we all think, but it's energy. And this energy shapes and changes your life if you're not aware of those patterns which are happening. So Timelight therapy has many parts to it. Certainly the first part is getting to know what's happening to you and how your life is being lived by the past. But Lynn, we'll talk about the exercises in a minute.
Sure. So we're not only doing that, but we're also trying to uncover unconscious patterns that are repeated again and again. Bryan, tell them a bit about that too.
Well, yes, I mean, these things are living through you and living you. And it's because these traumas, experiences, upsets, disappointments in your life that if you haven't fully lived through at that time will carry on living through you right now. And this changes your life fundamentally in ways you just can't imagine and don't realize are happening. But they are, and it's one of the basic koans of Timelight therapy, Lynn, is the thought thinks the thinker. That the thought exists before the thinker, and it's the energy of that creates you, which is still living this past life.
So what we do, once we've uncovered these unconscious patterns, these repeated patterns that continue to sabotage you, I then work with you with special intention techniques that I've developed to help you essentially time travel back to that trauma, those difficulties, that limitation, and heal that. Not by changing what happened, but changing your response to that, giving you back your power to live the life you've always dreamed of. So Bryan, and you also work with them to do a bunch of different exercises.
Sure, and we start with trying to understand and see these patterns and become very aware of the patterns. And then from there we move on and try to move out of time, because if time is energy, that which is time cannot solve its own problems. So we have to step outside of time, which Lynn does and which I do, in order to then reverse engineer, if you like, that past pattern.
Absolutely. And after that, we're going to take you into the future, moving in and out of time, to help you design the future you've always dreamed of. So please join us for this special weekend event. It's one of the only ones we're running in America in 2022, and learn how to time travel and be Timelight. Thanks so much for listening.
Thank you.